Oh, look at that. In case you didn't notice, just look at the right side of the screen. You'll see a whiteboard and a cock drawn on it. So many people just noticed that. I mean, I know I talked for a while, but you notice that little cock hidden there. So yeah, let's go ahead. Hello everyone, welcome to Random as Poco. I'm the Russian guy, and I just made this video in Spanish. This is why it looks so weird. I presented the video in Spanish more like in a scenic way. Not like a cynic, like someone that's, seen, like the scene. Like it looked, like, it looked good. Oh, it came out, it showed this, then it says, oh, look at that, oh, surprise, oh, the scene, oh, like your wife, she make a scene, oh. There we go, bad Italian American accent. So, under my helmet, I'm a plate carrier, there is one of my favorite pieces of gear. I made a video in Spanish a couple months ago. That was the first, the 5 items of gear I just think were great things to buy, great things to own. And the backpack was one of them. I've owned it and used it for different purposes for over 2 years. Before buying it, I researched it. I researched it as much as I could. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that as well in the video. And I've used it for Airsoft, I've used it for travel, I used it for EDC, I used it for business, and almost even backpacking, every use I could think of it. It's just been 2 years of testing it so I can come up with the best experience to make this review. Because when I bought this, I was researching all types of backpacks. Originally, I bought it for everyday carry. As a multi-purpose business and 48-hour pack. However, I didn't end up using it like it because it's too big. But first of all, this is where I ended the video, so I'm just gonna go backwards now. You have a helmet and a plate carrier perfectly attached to the backpack. How is it done? Well, the RPC uses a 25mm ITW/Nexus clips, which are the same that this baby boy uses, and most chest rigs and most gear. So if we detach the straps from the cummerbund, the helmet goes off, because this went there, and the plate carrier goes away. That's usually what I do when I'm packing for a game under 12 hours. I'll have most of the gear, the magazines, the BBs, everything, plate carrier and helmet on the pack, and then I have the gun case, the gun bag for the rifle and the pistol, which go there without any magazines or whatnot. So, local authorities, they stop Russian men, see rifle, get scared, then I have to shoot. And if I shoot, he cannot dig his own grave, I have to dig, I end up tired, wife angry, no good. So yeah, I'm putting back the funny again, because the last one wasn't that funny. I was not making that many jokes. Here comes some of them. Right, so this is a 30-liter pack made by the Polish manufacturer Direct Action, which is somehow related to Helicontex, which is also a Polish manufacturer, but I do not know how. They're either the same company, but Direct Action makes more of a professionally approached gear, more for military and law enforcement. They have all the good stuff, all the good fabrics like original multicam, great treatments. They have spectacular design in pouches and in the packs and the plate carrier. They have the Spitfire. They have specifically designed Nalgene bottle pouches, which you know that I love. I have mine right here, as usual. I mean, I just love them. I just use it every day, all day, every day. and the packs. They have 3 packs: the Dust, which is the smallest one, the Dragon Egg, which is the mid, and the Ghost, which is the biggest. Still not big, because it's just 30 liters plus. The plus is because I have this thingy. Go over there in a moment. Oh, in a couple of them, you know, I take my time. And you can get these from Amazon, which is where I got mine from. But it actually comes from a shop named Military First, which is based in the UK. So I'm gonna leave both links to the same shop, but one is for Amazon, the other one is for the shop. If you don't have Amazon Prime, you don't get free shipping, so go to the shop. Also, if you buy more than one item, go to the shop to save on that shipping, because prices in Amazon Prime are usually the same as shop with shipping. So compare and go with whichever one you prefer. I've bought using both methods because I have an issue with my credit card, so I couldn't use Amazon, and the shop lets me pay with PayPal. So the last time I bought from them, which was a fleece jacket from Helicontex, I used the PayPal, checked out from the shop directly. Shipping time, the shipping time with Amazon was quicker. Yeah, if you buy it with Amazon, at least for Spain, shipping is quicker, but it's your money, do whatever the fuck you want. Now, 30 liter pack, laser cut molly, pretty big, 30 liters, single main compartment, which does not open up to the end, because you have big chunky ass pouches on the side, which are perfect for your IFAKs. Medium-sized IFAKs fit great, especially if you have one of them rip-off that has, usually they get hook Velcro. So these things are closed with Velcro, so you just direct that hoop or loop to the contrary, leave the strap out, and you could just tear it away. Real great. Or your backpack and stuff, maybe some traveling if you're quite paranoid. Maybe you're going to some country where you don't trust the local medicine, so good to have that IFAK there. I also usually have my protective goggles there, my iPro, my ESS crossbows there in the thingy. On the other side, I have used one of the elastic cords that come in here to attach this thing. One is here to fit a jacket or maybe a towel if I'm going to, you know, pool, beach, whatever. And the other one I have laced through the molly up here and made a little loop so that if I put in a bottle, whether it's a smaller one, maybe a small water bottle, maybe some soft drink, whatever, or even a big bottle, it just really stays in place. Little made in Russia mod for you. You can do it using the cords that come with the pack, or you can just make it on your own pack if you have a different model, just buying the elastic cord or maybe recycling it from somewhere else, making a knot, or if you can spend the money that, I mean, it's like half a euro, half a pound, half a dollar to make it more adjustable. Because I can fit here, I made this so I can adjust the length. I can fit here a small bottle, as I said, or a bigger bottle up to 2 liters, going all the way up. Also, you can fit even a rifle or a shotgun, putting the stock or the end of it, the closest part to your shoulder there, and then using this strap to secure the barrel. That's another thing you can do. Small AR-15, maybe a shotgun, as I said, something like that. If you go into a milsim game and you have your spare replica, you don't want to carry the gun bag. You have it primarily on your hands and the other one there. Pretty useful, however, the weight compensation is going to affect you. So yeah, side pouches, also 3x3 molly, so you can attach extra things like another pouch for water bottles or whatever you may like. Also the goggles you can attach there as well. Here on the outside we have a big pouch, biggest compartment here. I usually have the BBs in here, the bag of BBs, the mag that goes on a rifle, the mag that goes on a pistol, because on the gun bag I don't carry those. Maybe the batteries, gloves, the things that you're gonna need early access to. That way, the main compartment, which is big, has only 2 internal pockets, which is this big one that you can fit a laptop inside, up to 17-inch. The hydration bladder, the first one, go counting how many hydration bladders you can fit in this bad boy. Comes with its own strap to keep it vertical, to not keep it falling and bulking on the lower part. It's bigger than the usual hydration bladder, so you can fit, for example, if you have the winter clothes on the bigger side and you have your undies or maybe t-shirts, maybe socks or whatever, you can fit it right here. You also have this other pocket that goes up to the middle, where I have a couple socks. I usually carry a supermarket bag for the used clothing, just so it won't stink and all that, you know, stinky milsim socks, nasty. And also on the upper side we have a fleece lined pocket, small one, for your sunglasses. The box of the SSS crossbows will not fit in here, which is why I either carry it, as I said, out here or mollied to the external part. Here I usually carry maybe some small tools, like maybe if I'm running the MP9 from KSC, I have that little hop-up adjustment tool right here. It won't get lost. You have your Velcro for your SIG patches, direct action logo, just standard stuff. I mean, there's no point in saying nothing about the logo, just the logo. It doesn't have... As the legendary soldier Big Boss said in Operation Snake Eater, engravings give you no tactical advantage. Was that a British Big Boss? I'm confused now. I've been lots of hours without sleeping, so it gets weird. But anyway, lots of space here. It's wide, it's deep, and it's tall. I can fit clothes for a week in here. Jeans, a jacket, and 7 little zip bags with individual kits of clothing composed of a t-shirt, pair of socks, and some undies. A week. It has approximately the same capacity as a cabin luggage piece, you know, these little thingies that you carry in the plane. So when you're flying and you're not using and you're not paying for the big luggage piece, you can carry one of those and this one, and you can have 2 weeks worth of clothing without paying that extra money, saving up for those sick notes or for gas for the Mustang, as I usually do. Doesn't end here. If you're familiar with the Camelback, you'll recognize some of the things, like the way the straps are attached to pieces of nice webbing, triple and double stitching, and also from the Camelbacks you have another pouch here. Well, this is great because you can fit textbook. When I'm traveling, I'm usually fitting all the documents related to the travel, like the hotel reservations, the passport and whatnot, and fits perfectly. As you can see, I still have much space left. Another laptop, 15-inch screen, and you have this thing that gives it stability. It protects your own back in case you have any pointy things inside, like, I don't know, maybe you're trafficking with knives or whatnot. But also, if you have just one piece of paper, you won't get completely destroyed in the process of traveling. Also, since this is very close to your body, you can put the zipper on one of each sides, and it's really that stealth pocket, that anti-theft pocket, so great for carrying the passport. Plus, if you run into some rough country where people go on and cut the bags, this is good material. This is very resistant, so they won't be able to cut it. And it's the hard pad, so you have even more protection from it. Your passport won't get lost, your documents won't get lost, the letters from your ex-girlfriend won't get lost. Also, you have a strap to fit another hydration bladder in case you want to use it for that. Of course, you can channel from both sides to this thing over here, so you can just take it out, run it through the molly of the shoulder straps, so everything's working fine. This is standard things. I mean, this is not a Chinese product. It's really well thought, but it's still quite basic, right? It's just a backpack. I mean, there's nothing impressive about it. Now, there is something though. A Polish guy that made a review, because I've seen all the reviews that there were. A Polish guy added, I mean, he hung himself around, that's about, it was a big guy. It was a big guy. It was taller than me and probably like 3 times thicker than me. He hung himself from the pack, from the laser cut, and it didn't break. A guy in the US went hunting, forget the pack in the back of his truck. That's so American. And it rained, it poured, and the only pocket that let the water in was this one up here, because this zipper does not have the water isolation. The other ones do. And also you have this little thingy, also very common in Camelback products, that gives you that extra water isolation. So great, because this is made in Cordura 500, I forgot to say that, with a DuPont treatment for water isolation. And I did test it. Works just wonderfully. Now, what is this thing? Have you ever seen those packs that have like this thing on the outside that you could put the helmet or maybe some winter clothing, whatever? Well, this is it, but they went big with it. I mean, when they were designing this, I'm thinking that they just took a board like the one I have the cockpit drawn on, started putting all the ideas they came up with. And then the last guy said, you know what, let's do everything. Let's get all the ideas and put them in just one product. And this is what they did. Because they took this and made it your typical organizer. Is that a condom? What the fuck? Oh, it's green tea. I carry a bag of green tea around. This probably has more kilometers than most people. I think this went to Mexico with me. Things happen. So you have your typical organizer shit in here, radio, electronics, maybe power bank, pens, maybe some documents. You can of course fit another 15-inch screen laptop in here, or A4. This is some things from university, some post-its. See, I keep finding stuff. This is great. I mean, it's like, you know, when winter starts and you take a jacket that you haven't used in a while, and then you find a tenner or something in there, and it's like winning your own lottery. It's like a gift from your past you to you that you didn't even know about. This is the same. I have a bag of green tea and some post-its. So yeah, this is pretty standard, but it's good because if it's a standalone thing, which it is, because it comes with a strap, so you can use it as a man purse, right? Tactical man purse. It comes with molly on the back, so you can use it as a back panel for your plate carrier. Has the same size. Of course, laser cut, so you can add some pouches in here, maybe your pouch. So it's pretty much a good base for a back panel. It does not have the little strap for the hydration bladder, but of course you can fit a hydration bladder in here. Small one if you're using this one, and bigger one if you're using the whole thing. I mean, pretty standard, but it's something new because it's just like another small bag. This one is also big. What do I have here? Oh, this is a train ticket to Madrid. Yeah, because this thing has traveled with me everywhere. Went to Mexico, went to Russia, went to Madrid, went to, I don't even remember where. But I used to for traveling a lot because it really gives you that amount of carrying capacity. And it's just comfortable to carry it around because it's really comfortable to wear. And what I usually did was I have all my documents, all my university things in here, all the travel things in here. So if I'm going out of the hotel or whatever, I'm carrying this one. Maybe I'm at your local Starbucks. I'm going to study for a while, whatnot. You know, maybe you have a business meeting and you want to go all tactical. You have this in the hotel. Just detach it. You're traveling, you attach everything, so you have just one thing to carry around. It's not like you have your laptop thing hanging out, then the other thing, and your newspaper, and your coffee, and you look like a clown. So how does this attach to the main bag? Well, we take this out, which comes with it. Amazing. It also has a little handle here, so you can just carry it around like a briefcase. You can attach it via molly. Of course you can, or you can use the 25mm ITW/Nexus clips to put it in place. You have the upper ones, which are the same, that compress the pack on the upper side, and you have these two lower ones that you can use for a sleeping mat or whatever you may need. Maybe also a towel if you're going to the beach. Look, I live in southern Spain. I'm thinking of it all the time. And then you have it, right? So, of course, this is all adjustable. The pack is empty, so this is why it's so dangly-hangly. Which is why if you want to carry this like a normal backpack with these two compartments, you may give a thought to the fact that you should really attach it via molly. However, that way it won't be that quickly extractable. Did I say that right? Fuck off. Well, then, lumbar support. The lumbar support, and this is when it gets just more crazy. It's your own standalone molly laser cut war belt in good materials, so it's good. I'm a thin guy. I use my jeans are 30 wide, so I'm on the thin side, and the end of the molly on the front is right where at my 3 o'clock and my 9 o'clock. So a thicker guy won't be able to carry his pistol and all the mag pouches where he needs to, but a thinner guy will definitely benefit from this. And the thing is, it has suspenders included in the thing, and these are good. These are well made. I mean, wide here, elastic here, silent, all included. Basic, but included. It's like they want to give you all this stuff for free somehow. I mean, it's still an expensive bag. It's 180 euros. It is expensive. It is on the expensive side. But I think it's very overlooked over the 511s, the mystery ranches and all that. And I understand it. The 511s, you can open them like this, so maybe for photography, maybe some professional use, also for traveling, easy to organize. Mystery ranches also with the 3-zipper system, they just look amazing, all that. It looks so high-tech, it looks so futuristic. This is more of a traditional approach with so many things from Camelback taken. But then they went crazy with the configuration of it. So this being extractable means that if you're using it for traveling and you're not walking that much, you're not backpacking all over the world, which sounds poor, right? Sounds poor. Going on a plane, going on a train, going on a bus, putting this just in the boot of your car. Have you ever seen that guy when the plane lands, stands up, he has a baby here, takes his huge trekking backpack or mountain backpack or whatever, this one is like tall and big, and he takes it out, and the clip of the lumbar support hits an old lady in the mouth, and her teeth just go flying around and break the whole plane. Because I see it every time. There's always one of these guys with with these fucking backpacks. They're all like flashy and have these things hanging out. This one has almost the same practicality, but you can take the lumbar support out for those trips, and does not look that big and chunky. Right? Even though it has moly, it looks all tactical. You can get it in gray, you can get it in some normal colors, you can also get it in all the pen cut patterns, you can get it in original multicam fabric, which is great. But I think it's not that aggressive. You don't seem that poor, even though those packs are fucking expensive. But when you see someone traveling with them, they just seem poor. It looks like they're just gonna sleep under a tent, even if they play. Well, you never see anyone flying business with one of those. Yeah, and they're always carrying a baby or dogs. What the fuck, right? So nothing wrong with it, just making fun, honest good fun. So I do think it's a great choice for traveling. Capacity, the looks of it, just all the modularity that you can do, just seems more practical to me. For a Milsim game, for example, if I'm running a belt system like the 6 112, I have all the pouches on there. I have to walk to the base with it, or even do missions with it on. Take the lumbar support out. I'm running a chest rig, lumbar support on. I'm on a raid type of game where I have to carry everything on me. That lumbar support is going to save my life, because that's going to make me, that's going to make most of the weight, if I adjust it properly, go to my waist. Just minimal chest rig up here, which also reminds me that the clips that are used in the shoulder straps are also 25 millimeters, which means that you can attach your Spiritus systems, your Haley chest rigs, your Taiwan Goon chest rigs, all the minimalistic chest rigs you can attach to the pack. I don't know why would you like to do that, but you can. And if you paid for it and you want to do it, just go ahead and do it. So the padding is amazing. The padding is thick. The padding is has these stripes in there to ventilate, has the middle also to ventilate. Also it gives extra protection, so no padding is needed in the inside to protect those 100 laptops that this bad boy can fit in. Shoulder straps are also thin, very resistant. I mean, these things usually tear because this is softer fabric, and this has seen a lot of use. You can feel with the hand that it has been losing some of its original construction, but they just look like new, feel like new. They're soft. They're not thick, but they're soft, and they're really lightweight. And the fact that they took this from Camelback, also great. Strap in the middle to keep them together. Very common, very simple. Hang on, 15 millimeter or 10 millimeter clip, I don't remember. Has this rubber thingy, so it just won't go too far. You have the molly, you have delta rings all over the place. This, of course, are detachable as well. As you can see, these cuts make it something that you can either take off, or you can switch it to other heights in case, well, you know, you may be a bigger guy, you may be carrying over a plate carrier, whatever. So overall, if you take all the extras that it comes with and start taking its going even on the low side, the 180 euros turn into 100, and I think that's just a bargain. But anyway, after all the heavy use I've given it, it's still like new. For that price, just any pack, I think it won't do. Maybe the East packs, which are extremely cheap just for your casual use, not as comfortable, not as well designed, well built, modular and configurable. So I do think this is the best pack that I ever bought, even though it's the most expensive. And just, I use it for milsims. I use it just as a bag to carry all the stuff around for a standard game. I use it for traveling when I have to carry more stuff. I can use it for business, I can use it for so many things. I mean, when I know that she's getting serious, this is the pack I'm wearing. If there's a boogaloo hitting, if there's a civil war or whatever, this is the pack that I'm going to use. And that's basically it. As always, you have the links, as I said before, in the description. Not going to leave many this time, just the pack. I mean, if you have it, you want to give me your opinion about it, go ahead, the comment section is for you. If you want to suggest any more ideas for any more videos, go ahead. Your favorite joke, make fun of me. I'll probably ban you anyway. No, I won't. Not that stupid. For me, it's very important to build and maintain a community. I've been doing videos in Spanish for 7 years now. Just started a couple of months, just with the beginning of the year, with the videos in English. I hope that's not the cause of the world going so badly this year, but it's really important for me that things that I do, things that I say really get to you, trying to get extra information, trying to really try the things that I talk about, try to really explore the capabilities of the gear that I'm talking about, whether it is just for airsoft or for real life. In this case, it's for both. It's a good thing that it's for both, because that way you can use it and explode and just take the money invested on that item, use it as much as you can. So I think it's a great thing. Suggestions, maybe you had one, you sold it, you bought another one, which you prefer, maybe, I don't know, whatever, right? That section is for you. And another thing that I usually don't say anymore, but I used to say it a couple years back, if you enjoy the videos, if you like the content, the best thing you can do is go ahead and share it. Like, you have your WhatsApp group with your teammates, maybe you have a Facebook group, or just on your Facebook page, you can see that, you know what, I found this video, I liked it, you can go ahead and watch. Community gets growing, we get more people, more insight, more feedback, more ideas, and everything grows. Because I also learned something from you guys, and this is something that, I mean, I started with airsoft videos back in 2014. I've already been into airsoft for a long time, but I learned so much in those years, in all these years, and I'm still learning, because I've met so many people. I'm talking to around 200 different people every week. Different people. I made real friends, real friends, just because of the videos, because people started recognizing me on the fields, people started talking to me. It's amazing, right? The community, it's amazing. It's something that, this is why I enjoy making the videos. It's all about the community. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sharing, for liking, for subscribing, or whatever. I'm not gonna tell you to like and subscribe, because if you like it, you hit the like, and if you want to see more, you subscribe. Oh, it's that simple. Oh, this is all. Hasta luego. How long was it? How long was it? Oh, it was shorter than the Spanish one. Oh, maybe because I was all flashy with the Spanish one. Because I just record the Spanish one, cut, and record the English one. That's just how simple I make things. I mean, I spent half an hour in making another new video, because it's the same idea, it's the same content basically, just in another language. I would spend like 3 or 5 hours putting subtitles to it, and what's the point? I mean, it's much easier for you to just hear the whole thing in English. And also, I'm practicing my English, so if you can go ahead, and maybe I used some wrong words, or maybe I wrong verb conjugation, whatever, just go ahead and tell me. I want to get better at it. I quit a job where I used to run international logistics for a small company, and I was calling Italy, the US, France, Belgium. I called Turkey once. They didn't speak good English, by the way. They didn't understand shit. But since I quit it, I'm not talking every day in English, so good practice for me as well. I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Thank you guys, see you next time.